Today, guys, we're going to be looking at this amazing trading video that is going to be going into the ins and out of trading, the pros, the cons, what happens to the other side of the trade, and also the psychology of trading. So let's dive into some details, guys. So remember, we are live, so if you have any questions or comments during this live stream, let me know. I'll dive into those details, and let's begin this thing. Amazing channel. It's from Andrea Simi. I'll have that link in the first pinned comment if you want to check out the full video without my commentary. So let's start it off, guys.
Let this circle represent 1,000 retail forex traders. This is what 100,000 traders would look like. This is what 15 million traders would look like. This is the estimated amount of retail forex traders in the world today, and 40% of them entered the market in the last 3 years only. And with an average of $5,000 in lifetime deposits, and considering that approximately 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days, this would mean that retail forex traders lost approximately a staggering $24 billion in the last 3 years only. And this
$24 billion lost in 3 years. That is absolutely crazy. So when it comes to trading, guys, the majority is going to lose in this game. And a lot of the people are going to be making money off of the courses, off of the other sales. So you gotta really think about what's the overall, the group of retail traders doing.
This number could be substantially higher. That money, of course, hasn't disappeared into the ether. All this time, there was a CFD broker taking the other side of those trades, aka taking that money. But this is just forex traders in any CFD brokers. This doesn't include the forex prop firm industry, the retail stockbrokers industry, the retail option brokers industry, the cryptocurrency industry, other retail trading services like education, bots, signals, indicators, and all the trading scams industry. This could easily make...
And this is where a lot of this channel covers, the trading scams. The people, going out there just to create videos like day in the life, get you guys to buy, or, the beginner traders to buy into the lifestyle, buy into just that whole trading thing, and then they end up losing their money, kind of like the Mr. PFX group. People buy into the signals, they lose a whole bunch of money. Over here, there's a lot of money being lost. The prop firms just take a big chunk because a lot of them are connected to like influencers, and they basically, when people deposit money, they can't withdraw it, and it's just a batch, basically pump and dump. And trading services, a lot of them are just scams out there, so you guys got to be very careful.
The retail trading industry as a whole a $100 billion industry, and this is just a very small fraction of the money that every day flows in financial markets through investment banks, hedge funds, pension funds, sovereign funds, big companies, university endowments, ETPs, HFTs, CPOs, AMCs, all through the same two big exchanges and through dark pools. And then there is you, a beginner.
Then there's you. That's crazy. Now, this video was recommended to me by a guy on our Discord, so I'm actually really appreciate it. Thank you for showing this, because when I was watching a little bit earlier prior to doing the video, I thought it was really impressive the way they edited it, explained the ins and out of trading.
Inner retail trader trying to get out of the matrix. The matrix. And get rich fast with forex from your childhood bedroom, hoping that one day you'll finally be able to show it off to your old school friends thanks to the technical analysis scores of some 20-year-old pseudo trading guru.
You saw that? They have Jubilar gems and a lot of the guys I exposed.
Sure. Truth is, you're most likely just a little fish who got itself into the wrong waters.
Hello.
Well, hi!
Most wannabe traders don't even realize that when you choose trading as a business, you're in the world of finance. It's a world where you'll find yourself from the very beginning in a position of extreme disadvantage. You're betting against people with PhD in finance and statistical analysis and macroeconomics and IT. People who are smarter than you, have much more money than you, more experience than you, better technology than you, better information than you, and have been dominating the world of finance for centuries, and specifically designed this industry to profit from your ignorance, impatience.
Wow. Just off the bat, man, he's killing it about how the retail trader is set up with so many things against them. So for them to, supposedly win, that is like a massively, that's a huge undertaking right there. So for people who actually thinking that they're going to get rich from trading, you know what? Yeah, there's a lot of obstacles to go through.
And greed.
Good afternoon.
Financial markets are one of the most important and determining economical and geopolitical battlefields in the world. It's a constant war between individuals with inconceivable amounts of money. And you think that a 500 a day Forex easy strategy of a young YouTuber will help you? Come on, you have to start being smarter than that.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's face it,
Oh my god, his cutscenes are amazing. Like, I wish I can really get my editing like his. Like, I like to do the live streams and stuff, you know, have the communication and stuff, but if I can edit my videos like him, oh my gosh, it'd be a game changer.
most likely you've been trying trading for some time now. Maybe a couple months, maybe some years now. But still, you're most likely on the losing side of this war. And trust me when I tell you, it's not just a lack of the proper mindset, which is really important, but it's also a lack of reliable information. If words like matching algorithms or auction theory or yield curve don't sound familiar to you, or if you still believe that one secret algorithm is the root cause of every single market movement in every single market in every single time frame, and that banks hunt for your stop loss, these are all symptoms that you lack basic market knowledge. And being properly informed in finance is just the bare minimum requirement. If you don't have the right information, you can't defend yourself. And if you can't defend yourself, you will be fucking harvested, all right?
Wow, that clip right there is amazing. Like, and what we're speaking about to me right here is big facts. Like, just understanding that how you have so much competition and how you're being basically taken advantage of, and it's almost like free money to them.
There's no mercy in financial markets. If they can take your money, they will. So first step is knowledge. And in this channel, my goal is to provide you with loads of condensed, high-quality, bullshit-free, advanced trading knowledge, and share with you the experience and insights of me and other highly experienced.
Now, this channel does get some good stuff. I do like a video that he posted with an individual talking about ICT. I'll show you that after this stream, or after this video is done. I thought it was actually kind of funny.
Legit trading professionals. So you might want to subscribe. In this
What, was that Trader Tom? Go back, run that back.
advanced trading knowledge, and share with you the experience and insights of yourself, you will be fucking harvested, all right? There's no mercy in financial markets. If they can take your money, they will. So first step is knowledge. And in this channel, my goal is to provide you with loads of condensed, high-quality, bullshit-free, advanced trading knowledge, and share with you the experience and insights of me and other highly experienced, legit trading professionals. So you might...
Oh, yeah, there's Trader Tom on there. Yeah, Trader Tom's legit, man. Like, I like when traders actually show their P&L, live trading, showing the equity, bouncing up and down. Like, right now I'm editing a video of a trader that is like, it pisses me off that people are buying into this crap. But we got this. I think this channel actually breaks it down. It can communicate it a lot better than I can.
I want to subscribe. In this video, my goal is to open your mind and uncover some disturbing truth about the retail trading industry that keep you a victim of this big casino, and what for me are the 3 most important steps that you need to take in order to cut through the noise, cut through the bullshit, and be able to make it in trading. But before we start, if you seriously want to stop trying to learn trading from fake social media gurus and learn
Fake social media gurus, there's so many of them. Like, just the YouTube game, I mean, I've done 50, 60 of them, and there's like a list of like 200 in the guru scammers list, not even including Instagram, not including TikTok. There's so many platforms I haven't even touched yet. And I'm trying to do like 1 to 2 a day, and I'm like, oh my God, just eating up a lot of time, especially with the recorded videos. But there's a ton. So I don't know about his course. I'm not saying his course is good or bad, but I like the contents of this video.
Learn from the world champions of trading instead. You might be interested in today's sponsor, World Class Edge. As in World Class Edge, you can literally...
Let's skip that sponsorship real quick, okay?
Fuel the hype for a whole new generation of people trying to win at life and become millionaires. And while self-realization is a very noble sentiment, an inconceivable amount of people started being fed and started believing this concept that somehow there is some secret methods to make a lot of money in an easy way, quickly and without risks. And all of them had to find out the hard way that there is no such thing. But why does this idea tackle so much into people's minds? It's crucial to understand this basic principle to understand why the failure rate in trading is so high as 90-95%. Why would someone lose their entire life on a clear scam? Why is there still today an epitome of ludomaniac losing themselves in front of slot machines?
Well, you know, coming from Vegas, this is like pretty popular. Going to the casinos, you see people just dumping money and dumping money in, and like a lot of it is just that addiction, that rush that people have. You know, I don't know if you guys ever gambled before, but it's so common people just start spending tons of money, and it's just entertaining. And they, you know, see some people win, they get hyped up, and that type of mentality. So it happens in the forex or trading world. They see some people actually winning, right? And then they dump their money into them, and then the cycle continues.
Why some traders keep losing and losing for 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years and never stop. The reason, of course, lies in the way our brain is wired. Evolutionarily speaking, humans fall very easily and deeply respond in their core in the so-called hedonistic bias. Maximize our pleasure and minimize the pain, getting the best result with the lowest effort. We want to get in shape, but fast and without effort. We want to make a lot of money, but not risking anything and in a fast and easy way. And that's what every single online advertisement about business model is leveraging against you. If you study any marketing course, that's what they will teach you in the first lesson. You have to make people believe that a big transformation of your shitty life not only is possible, but it's probable, while requiring the lowest effort, the lowest time, and the lowest risk. This is how you hook them on an emotional level, so that then you can use flawless
That hooking, man. A lot of these fake gurus got that hook, line, and sinker, man. They just got a newbie. All they gotta do is show that lifestyle, show off their so-called trading on TradingView, and then they're like, hey, I got a new one. Buy that course for $4.99 or whatever amount. Pay that monthly bill for the Discord. I live trade there daily.
rational or pseudo-rational arguments to lubricate and facilitate that choice. The trading and the finance industry as a whole does exactly the same thing. It attracts dumb money by emotionally manipulating uninformed and impulsive people, which is most people, by leveraging on the hedonistic
Actually,
impulsive people.
if you guys, let's go back to right here. There's a movie about this. It's called They Live. They Live, yeah. If you type that in, you'll see a movie about, like, you know what? I'll put it at the end. Put it as a note. But this came to me. If you want to look at this movie, it's called They Live, or They Live, some shit like that. It's a really good video about this concept right here. I'll put that in there. Just we'll watch at the end.
Manipulating uninformed and impulsive people, which is most people, by leveraging on the hedonistic bias. And this happens on every level. It happens when a guru tries to sell you their technical analysis course or their signal service, when they show you their Lambos, when the broker reminds you that there's a news event, or when it offers you a high leverage. It happens in so many different and subtle ways that sometimes it's even hard to realize. The big casino of the trading industry and the gurus and the brokers are all doing their best to make you believe that dream. So inside the head, in the back of the brain of every trader, there is a little ludomaniac who, when finally presented the opportunity of making money with trading, he fucking loves that. You know, it's kind of doable, it's kind of quick, and a radical change of your life is a couple clicks away. And at that moment,
Couple clicks away, join whatever, and then you get rich. Or buy my signal. You know, it's the same story every time.
that exact moment when we chose trading as a business, something started that I like to call the greed dilemma. And the greed dilemma is this. You started trading because you thought it was possible to make a lot of money. Because on paper, it is. It feels somehow like a glitch in the system. If you got in trading, it's because you want a nice lifestyle, because you want to make millions of dollars. But then you get into trading and you more or less quickly find out that if you focus on the end goal, you lose. You have to focus on the process instead. You can't just follow your greed in every trade. To be successful as a trader, you need
Greed in every trade. That is like a big thing, especially when I first started trading and I burned my first couple of accounts. I started off with demo, and like to me, like when I first started out, I thought, you know, it's very easy, and then you started losing money, against a losing streak, and I know how it is, man. I've gone through the same pains that a lot of people have gone through, and even now I have issues, but that's why I went to automation instead. But I think the average person, when they start going through this stuff, they start losing constantly, and that's where the fake gurus come in.
To become a cold executioner of this evil mathematical plan of milking this big breast of financial markets. So greed was the thing that got you here in the first place, and it's the very thing that is keeping you from success. Because trading, more than any other business out there, requires you to emotionally detach from the same result that gave you the motivation to begin with. This is the greed dilemma. Trading, at the end of the day, it's the most money-related thing in the world. Trading is a war between money. What drives financial market is greed. There is no reason to trade other than greed. You're not creating a new something, you're not bringing new solutions to the world and sell it to a market to make a profit. You're just a greedy bastard trying to egoistically change your life, and that's okay. Every successful trader is like this. So to reach success, you have to play smart with greed instead. Because if you let it control your emotions while you're trading, it will be your worst enemy. If you keep the right amount of it, it can be your best ally. Positive greed, that little ego or egoism that ultimately drives capitalism as a whole, is okay. It's needed in trading as long as it stays that small fire in you that keeps you from quitting, that fuels your discipline to stay in the right path.
I like that perspective. It's not creating any new product or service, and it's all based off of greed, individual greed to improve or change your life. Wow.
But as a beginner, in order to keep it that way, you need to calm the fuck down, all right?
Ooh, man.
And start rationalizing and playing some smart moves. The most important of which is finding an actual edge.
Wow.
In the standard European roulette, there is exactly the same number of red and black slots. So you might think the chances of winning are 50-50, but it actually is around 47%. Because there's a catch, and that is the green slot. The green slot is the edge of the casino. That is what takes your chances below randomness. And in trading, the market can go up or can go down. So if you trade completely randomly, there is technically 50% chances of winning and 50 of losing. But the brokers always keep at least commissions and maybe also a little bit of spread markup. That's why, in the long term, if you were to trade completely randomly, you would erode all your money out of commission. That's why traders try to increase their chances by finding a statistical edge.
And how they basically trade against you. He actually brought that up in an earlier part of the video. But
edge is whatever takes you above that 50-50. But how does one find it? And how can you be sure that that edge is valid and will stay valid in the future? Problem is, in the world of finance, there's so many instruments, so many tools, so many markets, so many strategies, so many ways to make money to choose from. So many that you probably don't even know they exist. And just like this, because of laziness, beginners will choose the first, most common, most accessible, and perceivably easy answer that the internet will provide, which usually is Forex CFDs. Everyone today can trade these. There's basically zero entry barrier. You can open an account with as low as $10. And when a product is free and it's easy to access, it means you are the product. What beginner trader don't read.
wow, you are the product. So people will be buying into it, buying the courses, buying the cheap things just to get that easy thing in. Yeah, definitely, I'm feeling you, man. On that
Realize is that the industry lures them to trade low-grade, unregulated, untransparent product like CFDs or cryptos, while professionals rarely trade CFDs only, but mostly prefer trading futures and options, and they trade bonds and stocks through macroeconomics, order flow and volume data and option data, all things that of course are not as sexy and perceivably easy as drawing a couple lines and shape on a chart, and cryptos that will make 1,000% in 2 days. That's why the average trader rely on these. That's why the big slaughter happens there. Beginner trade.
The big slaughter there, I definitely feel on that. We have K4 Christ. Can you take a look into funding pips and they instant account rules? Would you like to see what you think about it? After this, I'm gonna pin on my to-do list at the end of the video to share with you guys. So let me put that on my thing right now so I don't forget. It's can you look into funding pips? Funding pips. And how they have account rules. Yeah, I have that on there. Thank you for the comment, K4 Christ. Let's proceed with this.
Reader don't know that behind a candle which has 4 pieces of information, there is a world of information like order flow that you can use to have a better and more objective understanding of the markets. Beginner traders don't understand that
volume profile, man. That's such a powerful tool. Like, if you really want to improve your trading, look at volume profile. Like, I'm not a big fan of giving out like information that I personally use, because obviously you give out your edge, but check it out.
trends are not set by a price breaking a previous high, but by market expectations and sentiment on the next economic cycle. They mostly have no idea that using options you can manage risk in a completely different way without the need of a stop loss or without having to guess the direction of the price, but using strategies simply based on volatility. And the big finance bros want to keep it that way. They love to keep us fighting about which concepts are better. Meanwhile, they are using tools that actually give them a better edge. So even though it's true that every strategy can work, that a simple price action strategy can work, or a basic support and resistance strategy with some trend line could potentially work. But at the same time, yes, you can hit the target with a slingshot, as well as with a bow, a ballistic bow, or a sniper rifle with thermal vision. With each one of these tools, you have to be the one who aims and shoots properly. But if you master the rifle, you can probably have a better hit rate and precision than with a slingshot. So if choosing the right financial instrument and the right tools is the first step in finding an edge, another step is definitely which asset you should trade. Usually people start with Forex.
That's a big one because we have so many markets out there. Forex, stocks, options, crypto. And like for me, I'm like nearly 100% out of crypto right now. I don't know for you guys, but there's so many options out there that people are diving in and out of basically out of the wrong trends. But see a little more.
But with no particular reason. They are led to Forex by the industry as a first asset class. But it's not necessarily always the best option. Big currency pair like euro-dollar can spend a lot of time in ranges, and they tend to trade the same ranges that are strongly defended by central banks and government. While equity indices like S&P have a more mean reverting and bullish nature, so in periods of high liquidity, they are amazing trending markets to follow. And in all of this, macroeconomics, sentiment, and fundamentals allow you to place yourself where the volatility and the big trends will happen. And the next important step is choosing the right trading style, the right time.
This takes such a long time. I mean, for the audience who's watching, I mean, I don't know how long it's taken you. This to me was a big issue. Like, finding out which time frames are best, which ones work for me. I mean, I have to run through so many algorithms just to get some of these details down.
Frame, because the industry is constantly pushing traders to do as many trades as possible with the biggest size possible.
And based off of that, guys, the biggest size possible, the trades possible, they are eating those commissions and getting paid off that. And especially if you join from like an affiliate link through one of these gurus, they're getting income off that. And there's a clip that I always play with Anton about it, but to me, I would stay away from the influencer clips.
So you move a lot of lots and contracts and pay them loads of commissions. And this way it's more easy to trigger a gambling kind of attitude. So the more you are scalping, the better for the industry. And to be clear, I have absolutely nothing against scalping. I use some scalping strategies myself, and my friend and partner Fabio is one of the greatest scalper I've ever known. And he's for the second or third time in the leaderboards of the Robbins World Cup Day Trading Championships. So yes, you can.
That's what it was. The Robbins World Championship for ICT. He made a video about that back. I'll show you guys that. I'll put that on the to-do list with ICT and how ICT got burned. He burned that account and said it was on purpose, right?
Can have an edge as a scalper, but it's definitely not a trading style I would suggest to everybody, especially beginners, because it requires a very strong psychology and an amazing level of focus and stress management. Plus, with most strategies, especially algorithmical ones, there is a steep inverse correlation between trading speed and edge decay, because the lower the time frame, the higher the competition for short-term edges, the higher the so-called book efficiency, because trading in derivatives is a zero-sum game. So every edge is a market inefficiency. Just think about it. If someone keeps winning, it means that someone else is losing, and eventually they're gonna quit or change their trading style. So you're gonna start having less and less counterparty to your trades, so less setups. Then maybe more people are going to find out about the same edge that you're using, and through time, this is gonna erode your edge.
That's why it's so interesting to me when I see people like gurus or people sell their algorithms or sell their trading systems. And I'm like, you're just giving away your competition, but to be honest with you, are they actually trading? That's why, like, when reviewing a lot of these gurus, a lot of them are not trading at all. They're just talking on TradingView and saying, hey, I'll take a trade here, which are all horizontal box, and boom, that's my strategy. Or doing like the way back and showing that they're actually trading, but they're not. So you guess this type of stuff is interesting right here.
More and more. So scalpers will more often need to readapt and optimize their strategy based on new market conditions to incur in stop loss streaks. So as a scalper, it's better to opt for a strategy that has a high win rate. The higher the time frame instead, the less you will be subject and victim to edge decay and market noise for most mechanical strategies. Macro trends, as example, even though they can significantly differ from one another, are pretty reliable and don't feel the same level of market efficiency. So choosing the right time frame is a very crucial choice as to where to find an edge. And in all of this, backtesting plays a very important role. Your edge should be based on data. Your risk management should be based on data, and so on and so forth. But even if traders desperately try to find an edge, still around 70% of traders lose all of their money, and 99% of people who ever traded will never achieve through trading their dream of financial freedom. And interestingly, this means that not only traders are below randomness, but they have a negative edge. So by simply taking the trades that they take on the other side, you would be profitable. So why does our mind constantly fuck it up?
Wow, that's a great way of communicating it. Why do we always mess up the stuff? Like we had something good going and then we just destroy it. I've been a part of that. It happens so much. You're being a really good trade. You're like, oh, I'm going to cut it early. And then it rallies up higher. So that's why, for me, I made rules. So when Bitcoin was rallying up, like I sold almost all my position at 100,000. But as it was going up, I was just peeling back more and more.
Maximum result, lowest effort. Chasing pleasure, escaping pain. The hedonistic principle is defining the very nature of the human mind. A beginner trader opens a trade in search of pleasure and exits a trade too early for escaping pain. And fear of pain is the main driving factor of unsuccessful trading. Being in a winning position that start to consolidate or retrace, being in a losing position, these are situations where every trader, even the most experienced and seasoned ones, will feel some level of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance discussed by legendary trader Tom Hogarth.
Woo! Look at this. The best losers wins. Man, I gotta make a video about this guy even more. Like, I'm happy he talks about these type of traders, actually talking about traders who are actually legit, not the swaggy C or the Mambas, stuff like that. Like, that's why, like, to me, when I was, scanning through this video, there's a lot of value into this. I wish I can edit like him. I wish I can, present the same information like him, but it is what it is.
In his book, Best Loser Win, is when you have two conflicting beliefs in your mind. You know your strategy says hold, but you want to close. You know your strategy says don't open here, but you don't want to miss the next move, or you want to recover from a previous loss. And trading is not about getting every market move. It's not about being always right. It's becoming the cold executive of a specific plan, a plan that you have written down, that you back tested and forward tested, which aim is to take whatever the market can give you with a high probability. So the focus should stay in the process, not on the result.
That's a big thing, man. Have you ever got into a trade and you see it pull back and you're like, oh man, it's gonna go up higher, I'm gonna add more to the position, but it's against your trading rules, and then it spikes up and then collapses down. You're like, oh man, I put too much on the trade. Yeah, I think a lot of people get into, especially beginners, and it happens, that the psychological twist to it, like this.
That's why people luring you with results are not making you a favor, because they're literally facilitating your cognitive dissonance. You shouldn't focus on the result. And the best way to treat your mind as a beginner is to treat it like a puppy. I recently got a dog, his name is Nove, and he's an Australian Shepherd. And when you first get a puppy, you usually keep it in a little cage or in a confined space so it doesn't go out pooping and peeing and biting stuff and destroying your whole house. And a beginner trader should do the same thing with its mind. When you open a position, don't let your immature and unexperienced and instinctive and impulsive mind fuck it up. Close it in a cage.
I like that, how you just basically F it up.
Stay away from the charts, set the trade, and fucking forget about it. If you constantly stay in front of a position, there is a way higher chance you are gonna fuck it up. No matter how great your edge, how great your strategy, how great your backtesting data, or your demo trading, the only way you are going to become a successful trader is constantly putting yourself through the pain of the cognitive dissonance of a real money live account open trading position. And unfortunately, no course can help you with that. The only way you can be successful is
no course can help you out with that. That's like all the fake gurus.
trading is going through the pain yourself or with a mentor, and doing it constantly long enough to not let it affect your trading decision anymore. No course can teach you, no demo account can prepare you, and no signal service can save you. You have to be the one in control of your mind and your money. Other than self-domestication, you should always, but especially at the beginning, keep tracking your trades to monitor your...
I do agree with that. Like, I think a diary or a journal just to log your trades. I do that all the time. We got another one from we got Ernesto. I think the more you expose the fake gurus, the more they become popular, bro. People still buy their stuff. Yeah, they do buy their stuff, but I would say they are being impacted because they come out and make exposing videos about it, and a lot of their audience comes to me and they'll be like, hey Andre, thank you for making these types of videos because I was going to buy their course and now I decided not to. So yes, channels like mine, CoffeeZilla, Marcus Adrian's channel, like, they help people, because when people are trying to make a decision about buying a course or buying whatever, or looking at like Swaggy C scam, for example, type into YouTube, and like, hey, don't buy his signals, don't buy his course because of X, Y, and Z, and you're like, oh wow, now I got more information about him. So since I'm covering other channels that other people do not cover, like Sully's Advice or Mr. PFX, since we're covering those people and showing them actual, information that they're scamming, a lot of people are saying thank you because I was going to buy their course and buy their signals, and I'm saving a lot of time and money. So it does help out. So yeah, I can see from your perspective, you are making them a little bit more popular, but in a negative light.
Your edge, keep a personal journal as a therapy for bad trading days. Not only a technical journal, but a personal one. Journaling has been proven by clinical studies to be one of the best tools that psychologists prescribe to patients to actively treat different form of mental disorders. Then keep yourself a little booklet of all your worst trading days and mistakes, and have a look at it before every single session. Trading is a lone journey against the market and against yourself. From here on, you're on your own. So good luck. Ciao.
Wow, amazing video. Thank you for the recommendation to check this out. I absolutely loved it. Now let's get into those other details that I was talking about in this video, okay? So let's go back to Andre Simi's channel. Let's go through the one I was talking about. It was here. Go to
I would like to know, Patrick, why they
go
didn't
to videos. Here we go. This one right here. The ICT fell to Warner's the Robbins Cup. This guy didn't. So this interview, it makes fun of basically how he went down negative 91%, and this guy went up 245%. This is the type of stuff that when people follow the fake gurus, so where Ernesto was saying how we make them more popular, this is a good example how channels expose basically fake gurus, saying how much money they make or how good they are, but how they burn accounts because they're fake traders. ICT doesn't trade live intentionally because he probably burned more accounts, but he'll sell you on a mentorship. So it does help out the cause at the same time. We have another one about They Live. So if you want to find out that clip I was talking about, just type in They Live movie. You see? Yeah, here it is. Right here. They Live. 1988 action adventure movie. It's like getting you out of the Matrix. So if you want a movie like getting you out of the Matrix type of stuff, it's really, really cool. Very good movies, old, but it has a lot of meaning for today about like how the media controls us, government controls us, and you think they're separate entities, but they're actually the same people. So really good movie. Check that out. The next one is Funding Pips. So check that out. Funding Pips. All right, so Funding Pips prop firm review. Let's check this out. So this is a prop firm. He said about looking at the Funding Pips and their instant account rules. Okay, so this is a prop firm. I'll put this in the prop firm list. Give me a second. So I'll put it on this because I'm making some recorded videos right now, and when those are done, let me see. Prop firms, template, prop firms to disclose, to expose. My bad. Funding Pips and their. Oh, so that's not even on my list. Here, let's put that on there. Funding Pips. The YouTube channel called Funding pips com. Yeah, thank you for that recommendation. I'll definitely check that out. Check out this channel and see about their broker. Let's see if they have any funny characters on here. Jasper Trading, any other fake guru on here that we know? Oh, not so bad. But I don't know if it's a good platform or not, but I will definitely check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. But let's head back to this video. Like, one of the things I like about it, I like how he communicated the point. I like the editing style. I like how he didn't, he can curse and still communicated his point. I do like it showed the positives of trading and the negatives, and how, greed is a very big problem, and the psychology is a big problem when it comes to traders. How courses and fake gurus are a big part of it, and how they basically take from the pool of people, and basically they're part of the problem. And we have a ton of fake gurus out there, guys. I mean, there's so many to expose. Like, here's the current list of the fake gurus to expose. Give me a second. Let me make this bigger real quick. And this list, like, I mean, I'm trying to do 1 or 2 a day, and it takes so much time doing all the study, the research, breaking down the video to see if they are fake or not. Because I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to call someone a fake guru and they're not a fake guru, or they're in the middle, or they are legit. So here's the current list. I mean, I gotta make another Don Vo video when he updates that stuff. So we got like 5 pages of people to go through. It takes an insane amount of time. So once again, guys, I will bring that up. If you want to be a member of the channel. I want to be able to buy these guys' courses, buy their signals, and actually do a live review of their material, so we can see if Lambo Raoul or any of these traders actually have good signals. Like, I just got into a signal source that I paid for. Thank you to the current members. I want to be hand clap. I bought a I'm trying to post this video tomorrow. I bought a signals, and I'm going to be testing out their signals and making a recorded video of it. So I'm very appreciative for people to watch the video. Thank you. I'm thankful so much for it. And yeah, it's been really helping, because I can now actually expose these people and actually show live data of it, real data, saying that their signals are trash. Here's the evidence. Thank you for that. So if anyone you want me to expose, let me know right now. I'll add them to the list. The list is long, but I'm trying to get through it. This video was on my list. I was trying to knock it out last month, but it's just how it is. I'm editing a lot of videos, trying to do 2 exposures a day. I'm only doing 1 today because I'm coming out with 3 videos tomorrow, and 1 video on the other channel. So if you want to check that out, let me know. It's on the programming side. I'm making a programming video, so if you want to watch more about that stuff, let me know. I'll send you the link. It's actually in the description of every single video, or on the channel description. But I thought he did a very good job. I mean, I wish I can do the same thing. I don't know if he edited it himself or he has an editor, but if he has an editor and he wants to do, I would love for the guys to do my videos like this. Absolutely be amazing. And if you like this video, guys, just smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Subscribe, guys. I had a lot of fun watching this, and it really helped. Like, this is absolutely amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I will see you on tomorrow's stream. Remember, I'll be live in the Discord, so you guys can talk to me. We can hang out there and talk before I head to the gym. And just let me know what's up, okay? So subscribe, like the video, and peace. I'll see you guys.